How's it going, everyone? This is Beast Beats, aka Crops, and this is coming at you with episode 4 of the GFC 14 review, Tourney Journey. Here we have the deck review or recap as usual, what I played during the event, and today's opponent is none other than my new account 2, aka James Ark. But we have a special guest for this review. It's without further introduction, it's the lowercase P-U-Y, if you want to go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hello, everyone. It's me, Pui. If you don't know, James and I play a lot in person, and I ended up preparing him for the event that he ended up getting third with this chaos control, I believe.
I believe so.
Yeah, so anyway, we just wanted to review it from the perspective of someone who had been jamming a bunch of games of Panda Burn versus Chaos Control, and I'm excited to see the match.
Oh, I need to share a screen. All right, one moment.
Yeah, I can't see anything.
Okay.
All right.
You should be able to now. Okay, awesome. So, minor delay, but we are on to the replay. All right, the all-important RPS. Oh, tactical tie, and the loss.
Tactical tie.
Like three
James
times.
and I are quite familiar with the tactical tie.
Yeah, 3 times paper. All right, we let Paper Gang win that. So, of course, James Arch is starting us out. And here's the opening hands. I usually don't show theirs, actually, but I guess for this one I will.
Okay. So yeah, Ark has a pretty usual chaos control hand. Obviously, the deck, doesn't start out too prepared for Panda. Drawing knocked doesn't feel great for us, obviously. Our hand also isn't doing a lot against chaos control. So it's a bit of a weird duality there. I wonder what the draws will tell us. Certainly this knock is a bad start for Panda. But we'll have to see where it goes. We still have an upstart draw to do.
Yeah, let's see what that upstart gets them. From the Ed and Edison channel. Yep, I run it. Oh, into another scapegoat.
Okay. To another scapegoat.
Probably not what they want to see against Panda Burn.
No.
We are on Wheel, Ring, Mamanga, MST, Rat, and they 2 goats, Ring, BLS, Knock, Dekoichi. I'm guessing, yep.
Now, Crops, did you know what he was doing?
No, I don't watch any matches.
Okay.
Yeah. If anything, he was watching mine. So
got it.
He knows what we're up to. Yeah. And with your training, we will see how it pays off. There's the cylinder.
All right.
Oh, man.
Yeah, this is a really awkward hand against Chaos Control. Honestly, the moment I see this hand and I see a T-set, it's a little bit stressful. Just because I don't imagine a deck making a board like that turn 1 trying to attack too much.
Yeah. What do you do here?
Yeah. What would I do here? Think against a deck that isn't Warrior, I'd probably be saving the Cylinder. I'm not very big on Cylinder myself, but I think I would go Wheel, Ring, Momanga in a situation like this.
Yeah.
It's not too much of a blowout if we get heavy stormed. We can pin down the set. We haven't seen Thunder Dragon, so the thing's not getting tributed. And if something goes in on the Momanga that we don't like, we can ring it.
Yeah, that's true. I like that. Yeah, if we wheel their Dekoichi, currently they'd have to knock their own Dekoichi. as out.
They could. If they're knocking their own Dekoichi, though, they're pretty open to us hitting them unless they go goats.
True. Then we would like to see
a bit of a weird circle.
Yeah, Panda or Desserts kind of shenanigans at that rate if they go. But yeah, let's see what I do. I honestly, again, don't remember any play that I make. Let's see. Love the content. I summon the manga. Wow.
You summon the manga. Okay.
I guess I'm attacking, but or maybe I'm not even attacking. Figuring it's gotta have 1,000 defense.
If you had Ojama Trio, I would attack the set just in case it's Spy.
Yeah,
I don't.
then they're board locked.
I
Yeah.
hope you're not attacking here.
Yeah, I hope I don't. Okay. It would have been just the Dekoichi draw, but I guess because I don't know if I wheel this or not. Oh, they ring.
Hey, we're seeing Ring from Arc.
How do you feel about Arc doing that?
I mean, especially if you're saying he knows what you're on, I don't know why he would do that.
Yeah, he watched the last game at least, for sure. There's Thunder Dragon.
Top deck the Thunder Dragon.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that ring either. It seems kind of preemptive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no dust shoot.
If
Oh, Thunder Dragon for one.
Yeah, this is something. Okay, so this is something that he and I figured out, which is something that I think all Chaos Control players should be thinking about. So listen up. Certainly, you're going to want to do your Thunder Dragons one at a time. If you do end up doing them two at a time, there's no reason to hold two. Sometimes there's not even a reason to hold one. Unless you have a Regeki break or a Metamorphosis or something that immediately makes you want to have that extra Garnet in hand, just get rid of them. It's just going to make the barrels hurt more.
Right.
So that's definitely something that I started noticing in our later games. We would do them one at a time, and there was one or two times when I was just 200 damage away.
Yeah, my friend was playing Chaos Turbo the other day and won because he did Thunder Dragons one at a time because he didn't lose the barrel, and it was that close.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree. Unless you have Graceful, Regeki Break, or Meta, then you might as well have one at a time. Yeah. I think that's a good play. Oh, yeah. Then he just goes to the last one, deck thin for the Dekoichi draw, I suppose. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Into Faith. Okay, just upstart. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely seeing a bit of a snowball here, and a lot of cards that he can keep using to gain advantage while your things are trying to react to attacks I'm not sure are going to happen. Not to say it's, over before it started. Certainly, if he leaves the Dekoichi out with no defense, we get a rat crash into either Lily or Panda here.
Yeah, and it's looking like that'll likely
This
happen.
looks a little rough.
Yeah, they're probably just going to swing, I'd imagine. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if they set Faith, they're risking a board lock. So, ooh.
They are. I would read Ojama Trio here, but it seems he is not.
Yeah, that's lucky for him. Oh, there's a smiling face.
Okay.
Love to see it. Okay, I wheel now. Oh, to do 500, I guess? I don't know. I don't know about that one.
I don't know how I feel about that one.
Yeah, I agree. I don't know. I don't think
certainly after seeing Pot of Greed, you might want to find out what those cards are. It's in all likelihood there's a chance that we're attacking over that Faith right now.
Crash and then
Did your build play Mind Controls?
I don't believe. No, did not.
Got it.
Yeah. Oh, just real quick. This was the build.
Okay.
Yeah, no mind controls, no giant shootings, double snare, big mistake. But I was learning. I was
double snare is such a meme.
Yeah, I was new to this, but let's see. Into Justice Earth Seas Fire. And see, this stops.
The funny thing is,
too, I don't
like pure numbers wise, you do have everything you need already to kill him. Now it would require him making some moves I don't think he would ever make. But you have a magic cylinder and you have a ring already, so that's 6,000 right there off the BLS, and then you can clean things up with the JD and the Cease. Obviously, that's probably not how this is going to pan out.
Right, I know James is usually pretty aggressive against burn decks with pretty good reason, but
yeah,
I believe that this. I think I remember the misplay I make, and it ends up being very unfortunate for me, but. Because what I do here is instead of crashing, I set, which is silly. Mm-hmm. And then also, I think I just end up setting like everything. Okay, no.
Yeah.
Zero ceasefire.
I mean, this is fine, especially for your stallier build. This seems like an acceptable way to go about things.
Yeah, the only thing I don't like is that I'm playing into this, but...
Well, you're not, though. You have the cease.
Oh, you're right. The thing is, I don't think I do it.
Oh.
I don't
he
think...
draws a meta.
Yeah, that, and I don't think I chain siege to the knock. Oh.
So the thing about Chaos Control is, and Chaos Turbo is, Nightmare Wheel gets really bad in these matchups because they have so many things to just remove the wheel, or remove the thing the wheel is on.
True. TDs and metas.
And so now this card's just dealt, 500 damage.
Yeah. Yeah, holding it would have been better.
Okay, you ring here.
So now they're going to knock.
That seems about right, yeah.
Unless they drop BLS.
Unless he drops BLS, which you don't have the ring for anymore.
Right.
Now, obviously, you didn't know about the BLS.
Right.
But in a situation like that where tear is taking a face down, I actually let it go. Because the best answer to tear is tear. You just let it sit there. It doesn't have something to attack with. Make him tribute summon a Thunder Dragon. Make him summon BLS and banish it. You don't need to get rid of it immediately. The rat isn't that important.
Right, make them out their own tear. Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially with, that's definitely the right thing. And there's still, I guess they can't get trio locked because of BLS, but yeah, there's still...
No. Yeah. I don't see where this is going from here, but we'll have to just keep seeing what the top of the deck says. Ooh. I think it's just set cylinder.
I wonder what this 400 does.
I definitely don't think it was that. Now the panda just gets banished because I'm assuming that Ark's going to read that we have a trio.
True. Well, we probably would have trioed there if we had it. Unless we have it in hand.
Yeah, probably.
But then we probably would have said it last turn because I don't even know if I shuffled my hand when I summoned that. Cylinder. And I think they draw a Decree, yeah. Because I remember Decree being on the field in this game.
Yeah, so the more I've played this, the more I've realized that just maining Decree really isn't much.
It's usually not enough, especially with true nades. Yeah.
I'll talk about more on that game too, I think.
Knock, Decree.
Okay.
So I believe we just said both.
This BLS is really putting in a lot of work this game.
Yeah, I don't have Snatch either. Or Mind Cons, so yeah, I can't really just... And see, luckily we have the MST, but I make a mistake. I barely miss lethal here pretty soon. Graceful into Tribe, Sangan, Moth.
That hurts.
Discarding goats and goats. Yeah, makes sense. They do have that knock. Oh, they just banished with BLS.
Yeah.
Would you not knocked, went for the attack?
No. I would just use the BLS. There's an article I think that Cameron Saunders wrote. It's called Philosophy of Greed. Something about when it comes to removal in that situation, use the inherent removal first. Something like BLS effect that doesn't actually put you in a minus.
I just feel like
I would just do the BLS banish here, especially if I have other abled attackers such as Virus here.
That's true. I feel like I guess they're not as worried about Barrel with this up. Because I was thinking if they go down a card, Barrel does less. But
yeah, I'd say your best bet here is that he probably doesn't know about the MST, so you can do a bunch of burn chain MST. I don't know if he knows about the cylinder or not from what he saw.
Yeah, I don't remember.
But it seems he's playing conservative, and I think he's going to get rewarded for it.
Yeah. I mean, he already banished with that, so moving it to defense makes sense. WZ Watch. I think I know that name. Oh, man. So I think this is it right here.
Oh, I wouldn't have played it.
Well, funny enough, this is where I make a mistake, and I think I miss lethal. Right here.
Okay.
So they summon Sword. Now, what's
Yeah.
about to happen? They're about to knock. They're about to go for game.
I
Chain
see it.
C's,
Yeah.
chain MST. Yep. That does 2K,
That's the moment
and then
of
cylinder
cease.
desserts finishes, right? But sadly, I
But
let the knock in.
you have cease you have cease JD and cylinder.
Yep. So this is 100
Yeah.
off if cylindering this. But if I had ceasefire, chain MST decree, it would have done 2K from C's. These two would have finished if they attack with BLS, cylinder, just desserts for game. But
Yeah. Now it's possible he just doesn't attack with BLS in that board.
I also
But-
should have cylindered first, then MST probably. But
Yeah. And you are
And-
100 life points short.
yep, and I lose. That's
That's unfortunate.
yeah, I would have took it. Yep, that's the mistake. So if I took game one, there's a chance I would have won this match. 'Cause I think I win game two, if I recall correctly.
You do win game 2?
I believe so.
See, that's impressive because his game 2 against Byrne was pretty brutal.
And the ceasefire is 100 off. Woo! I messed up. I didn't. I was working at the same time, and man, I hit myself. I didn't hit myself on the head. I was like, man, we should have focused a slight bit more to take that one, but it's all good. I was new to the deck. It's James Ark, and you trained him, so far so good.
I gotta say, it was mostly just him asking questions, like just about playing Panda Burn.
Mhm.
And honestly, looking at your list, a lot of what I said wasn't so applicable because you played a lot of cards I would not have played.
Right.
Oh, geez, he has the Jinzo in hand. I'd say forget Wombat, forget Decree. Jinzo is a nasty card to have to deal with as Panda Burn. Now, at least right here, we have Messenger and Peace, and we have Exiled Force, which are both really good tools against Jinzo.
Mm-hmm.
But that card messes me up, not only because it is like a very large body that negates traps, but specifically the fact that it's a tribute monster. Like, having a monster be removed from the field and replaced with something significantly more troublesome is something that is really hard to expect. And it's also a one-of, so it's not easy to read it.
Mm-hmm.
And there got to be a point where my philosophy was, I just need to kill every single monster that he plays, because otherwise he's going to tribute summon this Jinzo.
Right, and it makes Wheel worse. Right.
Makes Wheel not work. Makes whatever you were trying to keep around an attack into gone. It's a big body, stops the traps. It's gross.
Yeah, especially if they can follow it up with like some sort of protection especially against things like if we do manage to trio them, Panda does get big enough. But if they have like a book or something, then they can stop the Panda. They can stop Lily. It definitely can be a problem.
And that's all saved to mention that this hand is bad.
Yes. Yeah, I think I win this. I don't even know how, but let's find out. MST, Ring, Messenger, Panda, Exile, Creature versus...
I see you kept in Swap. Were you reading that he wouldn't be playing Scapegoats anymore?
Probably. I probably read the Goat switch, but also I don't like this card with Trio. It's...
That's something to learn going forward. It's a little risky to play while you're still playing your Trio. Possibly you can cut Trio in some matches and then it gets a lot better.
Possibly.
But in any case, I would do nothing here against Chaos Control.
Yeah, I think we want Trio in this matchup, probably.
Yeah.
So.
Well, especially once they take out the goats, you have to have it. But I would have just taken out the swap.
Yeah. I don't know what I definitely what I was doing in this tourney a lot, I think, was taking out things like Gravity Bind and Wheels and stuff for like messengers, just because, and Wave Motions maybe. The only problem then is if they're siding like Dust Tornadoes, then that doesn't do anything. But Decree is very popular right now. Mm-hmm. And I don't know if it was then, but of course he was on Decree back last summer already. Let's see.
So I would do nothing or set Ring.
Man, I guess I'm
you
bluffing
go
Trio.
Panda Ring.
I think I'm bluffing Trio, I guess.
That's a fair enough opening. Oh.
Upstart into Graceful.
You win this?
I believe so. Because I'm pretty sure we go to game 3. Yeah. Chaosauric Tribe, Koichi. BLS, Jinzo, Meta, Torrential Knock.
He's got the turn 1 BLS or Jinzo
Oh, discarding
and or
BLS and the
Jinzo.
Koichi. I guess it's the light for Chaosauric. Moxie's watching. I think he plays winner.
So here comes the banish.
Yep, and that's gonna be successful.
Obviously, you're probably not going to. This is that moment, right? This is that moment right there, right there.
Yeah.
Nothing. If you don't know to chain the ring right there, now you can't.
Yeah. Luckily
that was your moment.
Luckily, we're suited for this, but yeah. the Jinzo would hurt otherwise, and against probably a more.
That's what was so brutal about Jinzo to me. But E-Force does happen to be a answer.
Oh.
So does Sangan Creature Swap.
Yeah. I wonder if I do that. I probably do. Yeah, I got to that. If I'm summoning Sangan. We search for a jar or a rat. Okay.
I'm not sure what the rat was for, but I guess you also know that you weren't sure what the rat was for.
Yeah, it's probably more aggro, but at the same time, a jar. I mean, they do have knock, but I feel like the jars are like win buttons. It's weird not searching for that.
At the very least, you can search for a jar and then set not a jar.
Yeah.
Get that knock out of the hand.
Yep. Yes. Add jar and then next set a bluff. Yep. I think I was on Big Shield Garden. On this one. So that's a great set.
On Ark's end,
is he gonna?
Seems
is
like
he really gonna try the?
He's gonna have to go Virus.
Yeah.
Virus discard meta is my guess.
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah. And then now you're clear to ring that. Or you don't.
Huh. I cited Mobius. Wow.
You cited Mobius. There's a lot of chainables in the Chaos Control deck. I guess Decree is a big problem, but...
Yeah, I knew he was on Decree, so I guess that's my theory there. But yeah, there are a lot of chainables. Both of these being chainable.
Yeah.
I wonder if I just try to Rat Crash or if I exile. Or if I set and see if they have knock, although that wouldn't be. Okay, Rat Crash or attempt. Yeah.
If he lets that through, I'm assuming he's going to probably try to break the Lily when it shows up.
Yeah, that's most likely what's going to happen. Yep. So they're pretty low on resources at this point.
Yeah, no, this is a good position for you. I see how you win this now. Yep. There goes that. So, you can ring the virus if nothing scarier shows up, and all of his chaos monsters are gone.
And Messenger.
Oh, you can also just stop the virus from attacking.
Yeah, and then Thunder Dragon's just gonna probably 2 here. Yeah.
Yeah, in this spot you need to get rid of them.
Oh, and then
he's gonna shell one of them off.
Probably one at a time, I'd imagine. Maybe you just do that to be faster. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't imagine you're... Oh, okay, you drew pot
again. I definitely pay the 100. Smiling face. Into Mamanga Desserts. Oh, okay. Like, honestly...
Honestly, here, I would crush Mamanga into Virus just to thin them out and give yourself 2 bodies.
Yeah.
Which both attack under. Then you could ring and keep hitting.
I like that, yeah. I probably honestly set Mamanga, guessing from my past self. But I do like the crash play. Yeah.
Yeah.
There it is. But we got the boy. Mask or Restrict, though, now, right?
I cannot confirm or deny. Mask of Restrict stonks, unconfirmed.
Right.
We don't know. We just don't know.
Right, I guess this stops Mask, though, so sad. Oh, Trio, that's nice. Guess I'm going to pay the 100.
This is a fantastic position. I would not pay the 100 here.
Setting 2? I'll go and just... Wow, I set the X out.
Let me take a look here. So, you deal 16 off of the ring on the virus, and then 24, so that's a total of 4,000. Yeah, I guess next turn can be the big turn. You're giving him another turn to potentially do something. But I think next turn's going to hurt him a lot.
Yeah, light and dark's in great, but no BLS since we got rid of that early.
I think he's only playing one Sork in this build. He might be playing two.
Yeah, I can't remember.
The likelihood he draws it is low, especially with Charity gone.
Yeah, we definitely will lethal next turn if they don't out this, I suppose. If they drew heavy here, that'd be not the greatest.
I think you have either 100 off or exactsies.
Oh yeah, let's see.
You had done the Momonga Crash and then done the Mobius Summon.
I think that would have been lethal. I'm pretty sure because it would have been 34 16. Plus 16 plus trio desserts. So 426.
I think it's 65.
Well, let's see. They would have went down to 5K off the ring. They would have went down to 4K off the manga. They would have went down to 16.
Yeah, he'd be down to 100 again.
You're right, 100 off. Yep. Wow, so...
Well, not a huge deal, because, oh boy, that feels less good.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to matter. Sure. Hit them in manga.
Oh, he does the wrong move.
Hit them in manga. Ah.
If he knew it was coming, oh, I would ring here.
Yeah, I hope so. Please ring. Dang it, pass self.
Oh no, wait, I'm sorry. You've got Decree. You got Decree up.
Oh, you're right. Okay.
Oh, okay. That's how you win.
Yeah. So yeah, I wish I had crashed this earlier, but I guess now we're just going
this has been the equivalent of you like falling up the stairs.
Wow, we don't ring the tribe. We just and you know what I. And it's not going to be enough.
This right here. If you, I guess Wombat isn't doing much here because it just gets run over by Mobius.
Yeah, what I didn't know at this time.
Oh, you have ring already.
Yeah, we have all this. What I didn't know at this time was if they heavy, you can't just desert trio. I don't think I knew that.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah, I don't think I knew that at this time. So
in a moment here, I would actually
stand by trio.
Well, even if he were to draw heavy, then he's not drawing a thing to cover his face. So
right,
you get another 24 in.
Yeah.
So you get to deal, what would it be? 400 plus 24. Yeah, I would do the standby face one.
Just concedes.
But it doesn't matter. He knows he's beat.
Yeah, so if we had won that game 1, and that game 2 had gone just like that. But I digress. Spoiler alert, we lose game 3. JK, they quit. No. JK again.
I guess you're just too powerful.
Gotta reboot.
But he's gonna try anyway.
Had to reboot his computer, and it takes like a minute. Like, almost gets to the timer, I think. And it comes back. Yeah, I don't know what happened, and then leaves again, and then comes back.
Yeah, I can say I don't imagine him having the latest greatest computer. I don't. He used to have a profile pic of like some destroyed office. like with an old broken computer in it. I wouldn't be surprised if you told me that was just his house. Maybe he just took a picture of his house.
Doesn't he have now it's like a deserted place with just like a desk or something? I think is his current Discord.
I think it's now a desk in a desert. Maybe he moved.
Yeah, to the middle of nowhere.
James, if you're watching, let me know. Do you live in a desert? I didn't even know New York had a desert. You have to show me your place.
Do you live where Courage the Cowardly Dog lives? We must know. Please tell. Edda and Edison, co-host, or E3 Yugioh, excuse me. I have no idea why I put this in. I don't know.
You certainly put a big shield garden in against Chaos Control.
I think I was already maining these, so I just kept that in, I guess. But
that's understandable. The Cypher, true. It's interesting.
I don't know what that's doing in there, I'll be honest.
I will say this hand would be quite fine, given that you have not seen Wombat. Or at least Wave Motion plus Swords is pretty good, given you haven't seen Wombat. But you have seen Break, and there is a Wombat, so we haven't even started. I can't imagine this going very well for you.
Yeah, I believe you are correct.
Oh, he's got a Breaker, too.
Yeah, Breaker, break, Wombat, Snatch, Knock, Chaos Sword, Wave, Swords, Rat, Gardener, Kinetic. I believe they start with their. What do you think? Where do you think they're going to start?
How would I open if I were James? I would go Wombat, set Regeki break.
Yeah, pretty safe.
Yeah. Yep. I would probably discard Sork if I needed to.
Yeah, I agree. We got
On your end?
the manga.
I would just set Big Shield.
I'd probably end up wave motioning if I had to guess, but let's see.
That would also be fine.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a little hindsighty for me to say that we know that that's going to get blown up, but yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Because you can find a way to answer the Wombat later.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because this is just going to hold counters, of course.
I'd say
they got that, but and that, but I do like setting this because there's a chance they just knock it, and also keeping this for after they use stuff like that and that to try and stall longer. I guess was my mindset at the time. There's a meta.
We're probably going to see Break or Knock here. It's a classic play. It's just a good play for damage.
Yeah. So
I like you see here. He waits on the.
Yeah, no reason.
He waits on destroying.
Yeah, he might. He doesn't even have to at all, honestly.
I think I would have dealt 300 more life points damage rather than saving 300 life points of his own. But I guess given what the matchup is, it makes sense. Maybe I'm thinking like the burn player talking to the chaos control player, which isn't correct.
Yeah.
But in any case, in fact, I don't even know. Yeah, I don't even know if I would destroy it there.
Yeah, I don't know if that was necessary. It's only gonna have one.
He does have Regeki breaks, but you have swords, and wave motion literally isn't doing anything at the moment. Like what? You're gonna sack him for 1,000 damage, but it's also not 1,000 damage.
So this Grace
Tourney's a good draw.
Good. Yeah. Let's see. MST, Panda, Messenger. Oh, what? Dang, I meant to pause before doing that. I definitely can get rid of this.
You can get rid of the Cipher.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd be worth getting rid of this.
Honestly, this moment right here, you see with the Panda, this is why I'm kind of anti-Wombat Decree, because you just go Panda here, hit over the Wombat.
Yeah. I wonder if I space Panda over Wombat Messenger. There's lines like that. Let's see if that's what I do. Thankfully, at least I started
gone. I mean, there's also a Rat Crash into Breaker or into Wombat and go Lily in a similar vein. And of course, Lily can attack through Messenger in peace, despite her actual payload being 3,400.
That's true.
There's a lot of good options here.
Okay, I do space the break, which is going to let Panda resolve. Okay, I guess I do the into mess. Okay, so I do. No, I don't think that's the worst thing to do. They can hit me for 8. They stats that I'm gaining 1,000. So I don't think that's going to be the move. There's a try. Well, we're safe to Messenger.
Draws Virus. I predict that Virus is going to be an issue later on.
Yeah, so they just
something like we'll just keep interplaying here. Actually, we could end up building. We could end up building a good board here. Maybe even go into a Lily Crash with the Rat, and then Virus is going to come down.
I really hope we don't summon Breaker. That'd be the dumbest thing. I should have crashed Rat.
I would. Nah, never mind.
Oh, you could say. What, crash Rat?
I was thinking you could turn the Panda to defense.
Oh.
But you already have the Messenger. There's also an option of letting the Messenger go.
Yeah.
But I would have been aggressive there. This is the thing about this deck, because it has a weird way of kind of doing nothing until all of a sudden it's like really hammering down.
True. I guess I would have liked Rat into Lily, then Lily can connect into Panda. Of course, they do like
the 18 plus 8, which would be what, 26?
Let's see. I go to 62, and they go to 34 minus 16. That's 18 plus 26 puts them at.
And then
55.
You would be after that. You would be at 44.
Oh, 42.
And then he would probably snatch. Hmm?
I'd be at 42.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
42. You'd be at 42. He would probably snatch, and then he would have. Yeah. Okay. So actually, Lily would have killed you. No, because you have the. You've got the messenger. So, yeah, there was a play here, I think, where if he snatches, you get to go break or take it back. You get to sacrifice the messenger, and that'll probably be game shot because you get 1,000 more life points before doing that.
Yeah,
but you'd have to know a lot ahead of time for that to work.
Right, yeah, we could have put him on that 2-turn clock, as they say. But they have Tribe Snatch book, so it would not have happened next
turn. In any case,
by any means.
I don't know if Momongo was something I would keep in against Chaos Control. As I guess my point was more that the Rat Crash was a safe move and something that could have led us to victory a little faster.
Mm-hmm. Instead of letting them have more turns, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know about keeping. I don't even know about playing with manga and burn in general. It's okay, but I feel like it's better in honestly like a Stein thing maybe, where you're trying to gain life.
Yeah, it's circumstantially all right for sure.
So let's see. They probably they set book and pass.
Okay.
Dang, yeah, that's really bad.
That's why Momonga is Momonga.
Yeah, it's like drawing multiple Thunder Dragons, except usually you can get those out of the deck without, unless you wait. But that's usually
if you draw one Thunder Dragon, then you have the other two Thunder Dragon versus having to destroy manga by battle, which is a little specific.
Yeah, so that's the problem of any recruiter.
Here I would do the exact same plays, just try to slam the rat. Of course it's going to get booked now, but I would still do it.
Man, look at that defense, all defense, but oh man. Yeah, the game definitely
Funny thing here, at this point, Yugioh Panda actually becomes a viable move. Oh no, because there's the messenger. I'm going to keep forgetting the messenger every turn.
Yeah, messenger present. So set TT pass, yeah, just another panda. I've taken 300.
Oh, he set TT?
Yep.
So yeah, we gave him time to find a torrential tribute. That's going to be the game. Yep. Especially like with the virus. He basically can just clear our board twice whenever he wants.
Yeah, he just needs an out to this. Well.
Not bad.
We still pay for messenger. I guess we don't want to. Oh, we do swap. I guess we're just going to give him a manga attack over manga, I guess, is what we're going to do.
Mm-hmm. And of course, that being summoned isn't going to trigger TT because it's damage step.
And yeah, someone's face down also.
But I'm assuming we're going to see a book here.
Yeah, someone's face down in damage step, so gets around things like TT and King Tiger. Yeah, it was probably going to be a lag. Book. Yeah.
I'd venture to say that if we were making this swap play, this would be the turn to sacrifice Messenger, especially with the two mangas face down.
To go in more, yeah. We would have got TT'd probably, but I agree with I'm being too defensive in this game.
There was no opportunity for TT.
Oh, you mean just attack with the Panda and Breaker?
Just attack with the Breaker and the Panda, having sacked the Messenger. Oh, and there's his light.
Yep, here comes a big play. Boom. Still no out to Messenger.
Mm-hmm. But he's got virus.
Was it even worth trenching yet? I guess it was because he didn't want me to kill my manga. Yeah. Reaper? Yeah. Wow.
Reaper on the Nightmare. I did not see that coming.
I actually summoned this for a game today in a ranked match, so that's funny.
That's dope.
Yeah. The Gaga
Went along for Jot and Gem. For anyone who doesn't know, this card works exactly like Spirit Reaper, only it explicitly can attack directly and has more attack.
Yep, more attack defense, but same as Spirit Reaper. Level 5 though, so if you have level limit Gravity Bind, it's not going to get through. But Definitely gets through messenger.
Messenger piece does not care.
Yep. Or it does care. Cannot stop attack. So we lose panda.
He discards the thing that can keep attacking. Or I guess you still have rat.
True. Snatch. Sets the snatch.
And there's the trio. There's a version of this game where you, no, because he still had the virus.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. This game could have went differently, honestly. There definitely was. If I was more aggressive earlier, and yeah, they gained.
That seems like the big takeaway here.
Pay for messenger.
I'm guessing,
again.
yeah, we get rat. Just hit the thing.
Yep. Set trio pass, I suppose.
There's also a version of use breaker here because
right.
It can't keep attacking.
Don't know why I don't set trio. Oh, because I don't want him to. Oh man, yeah, because he's gonna still be able to attack direct. That's right. So I'm gonna lose one of these. Other sword. Boom. Banish rat. Oh, and Sang also does not care. Oh, this is one of our ultimate enemies. Doesn't care about any of our floodgates.
It's also one of our best friends, though. A good Sangan beatdown as Panda Burn. I usually wins games. If you can hit twice with Sangan and your opponent's too scared to destroy it for fear of the much worse things in your deck, generally that puts you in an amazing position off of one card.
Yeah, that's true. Sangan is
but
our
it does
best
not
friend.
feel good on the inverse.
Yeah, best friend, but also can be mortal enemy. That's a little late. Oh man, if this was if we had this earlier, and we had MST the break, we could have rode it to the end. I think. Yep. Wow. Crazy.
Yeah, so the set cannon actually ended up coming into play because if you would have just held the cannon, there was never really an opportunity to.
Yeah, if we had swords instead, and he breakered the set, if he breakered the swords and we MST the break, then yeah, the cannon would have won the game most likely. That 7K cannon probably would have went off. Man, we're gonna lose now because we said everything, but we're taking 18 top of 100. There's the decree. Too many monsters. The trio. Yeah. And we're dead next turn unless. Rat over Sangan to trio. I guess.
He has Zork and Virus.
Right. I mean, rat over Sangan. Trio in a standby. Oh, he has the Kree.
He's got the Kree.
Yeah, it's over. Because I say we get Borlock him so he can't tribe. Or Snatch. But yeah, he could still Sork and this can still swing direct. Yeah.
It seems also like he made sure that nothing was rat crashable on the board. Possibly on purpose.
Yeah, minus the beginning when he had the breaker and Best Wombat out. But I think other than that, he's been doing a good job of not having rat crashable things out. Turn to Koichi. Sure. I don't think it's not going to matter because we do try this. They decree. Yep, and that is the end of the game. Oh yeah, the Koichi can attack under messenger. Yep, we're done. Oh, there's heavy. Insult to injury. Boom. Yeah.
Well, it's a pleasure being invited to join watch this. What do you think the takeaways are of that match?
Yeah, Panda Burn. I mean, we don't call it aggro bomb, but that being said, I should have been more aggressive.
I'd say the same. Definitely that game one misplay. It was understandable, and it involved a little bit of hindsight, but still, that would have been your way to victory. Definitely this game, we just need some more aggression.
Yeah, the fact that I threw with game one, right, was unfortunate. Came back game two, and then in some way maybe could have won this game theoretically. Means we could have been 4-0 in the tourney at this point, which would have been huge, especially because I think James Ark was probably one of the most prepared for Burn. outside of like
Mm-hmm.
Insidious, who will be the final episode. Spoiler, because
Ooh,
his
I was about to ask.
hollow life barriers.
Also, my teammate also probably played some games with me.
Mm-hmm. They were on triple hollow life barrier, and that worked. So
For sure.
yep.
Thank you very much for having me on.
Of course.
This is very nice to finally see these some of these games that Ark played in the tournament. And it's nice seeing what your deck did.
Yeah, it was like I said, very new to the deck, different spin on it, but appreciate you being a guest. And
for sure.
We're gonna go. I guess go ahead and end this video here. Yeah, go ahead and comment, James.
For all the folks at home, thanks for watching.
Yeah, like, comment, subscribe. You know the vibes. Share. James Ark, tell us where you live now, and I think that's about it.
All right, see ya.
Bye.